number 18, Jenna Mustafa. A sophomore from Williamson, number 19, Liz Bellinger. A sophomore from Zeeland, number 22, Ainsley Harris. A senior from Zeeland, number 24, Tally Martinez. And a sophomore from Grand Rapids, number 25, Megan McCauley. Head coach for the Flying Dutch is Lee Sears. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if able, we ask you to please rise. Gentlemen, if you would, please remove your caps. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Your officials for tonight's contest, Jordan Howard, William Howard, and Jared Bresniak.
All right, welcome to Van Andel Soccer Stadium here on the campus of Hope College in Holland, Michigan. My name is Paul Willard. I'm here with the one and the only Megan Bigelow, ready to start this matchup between the Flying Dutch of Hope College and the Hornets of Kalamazoo. Not the only ticket in town tonight, Megan.
Right.
But an impressive turnout here at the soccer stadium. It's a very warm, early October evening out here at the stadium, and we've got a great contest here between two MIAA opponents looking to kind of set their sails for the rest of the season, see how far the wind takes them, and see what can happen as they look to really get into conference play here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're third game in the conference, third or fourth game in the conference. Kalamazoo is always a rivalry. I wouldn't be surprised if this game gets a bit chippy pretty early on.
Sure.
Hope versus Kalamazoo is just always fun. And we're under the lights. Let's not forget.
Yeah, absolutely. 7 p.m. game. Again, like I mentioned, we're not the only game in town, so we appreciate you turning out or tuning in because right across the lawn to the west is the rivalry of rivalries in volleyball. Hope versus Calvin, and Hope, just as a quick update, took the first set 25-21 just now over the Knights of Calvin University. Just going to be an absolute bonkers evening here on Hope College's campus. Two competitive teams out on the pitch, two competitive teams back at DeVos. We're going to try our best to keep you updated on the score of that volleyball game and call a really great game here between two stellar teams.
Yes. And Hope had the ball to start the first half. We've got already a mix of possession in the center of the field. We'll kind of see how this plays out, and the team settle in the first. I always give it a good first 5 or 6 minutes to really get the pace of play.
Diepo giving chase on that one. Looked like she kind of misjudged the speed. Oh, nice pass down here on the sideline now. Wagoski running through.
What a great cut across the middle.
Wow, and puts a shot on goal. Man, Carly Wagoski, in that last game that you called, Megan, I believe, against Trine, had 2 goals.
Yes.
One of them being a huge pivotal goal in that contest where she was able to beat the keeper underneath her leg and put it away. I think that put up Hope up 2-1. or 3-1 at that point in time, and really just making a stellar, making her name known and a stellar performance. Wow, shot on goal there.
In the corner.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be in the corner. Nice. Liz Bellinger with that shot on goal here. Just fantastic start for Hope, right?
Right.
Getting out of the blocks really, really fast.
Yeah, they've, I think corner kicks are a pro and con for them. They've had ample this season and maybe have only catalyzed on a few, so I'm excited to see if Jenna Mustafa can give them a ball to play with here.
Yeah. Oh, Mustafa sends it super long.
Got a mix headers in the box and ends up being headed out by a Hope player. Kalamazoo goalie will have a goal kick.
Kalamazoo goalie is a sophomore out of Stevensville, Michigan. Kalamazoo, lots, not dissimilar to Hope's roster here. Lots of capital M, capital I on the Kalamazoo roster here. Hope has played a number of opponents this year with players and athletes from around the country, including the University of Chicago, who recruits pretty much from everywhere, as you know, the third biggest city in the United States want to do. People want to go to Chicago from, you know, if you're living in Texas, Chicago's kind of the place to be. But Hope doing a really good job, Kalamazoo, excuse me, always doing a really good job of recruiting local talent, and both teams are chock full of local talent here.
Yeah, I would be shocked if numerous players didn't know each other before entering this game today.
Sure. Any favorite, because are you from Michigan? Are you from the area?
I'm from the east side of the state, Flushing, Michigan.
Oh, that's right. Yes, we talked about that last time we called the game. Any favorite memories of seeing former high school opponents or anything like that out on the pitch when you were in college and played?
Yeah, I had a few that played kind of in the same MIAA.
Right on.
And it was always fun to see their parents on the sidelines, like softly rooting for us, each other. That's a blast.
Yeah, definitely.
Hope still has possession in the attacking third. Now Kalamazoo will take a throw in. It's been a little bit of just back and forth here as we're kicking in 4 minutes into the half.
Yeah, you know, I had the pleasure of calling last night's men's game, Megan, and against Adrian. The men against Adrian was on that call with Matt Roblin, and the Dutchman going up in that game 7-1 with the victory over the Bulldogs. But by this time in the first half in that game, we already had 2 goals.
Holy smokes.
One from Tom DeVries and one from Adrian on a beautiful set piece that they scored.
So what a great through ball.
Oh, wow. Bellinger really making a nice run there, just barely offsides. You know, we talked about VAR last time you and I did a game together.
I would
VAR,
like to see that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's where it comes in handy.
Yeah. Going back to the men's game, what I'm hearing is that you've nailed your goal celebration enunciation, so I can't wait to see it here tonight in action.
Yes, the Paulo Akala, former men's player here, put my voice over top of Griffin Brown's best David Beckham impression.
Oh, whoa.
Where he scored from about 40 yards or 50 yards out last night.
Stay on sides.
Oh.
Yeah, she had to keep dribbling there. Her other outside forward had moved offside, so she could not play the ball to her feet. The ball was picked off by the Kalamazoo goalie. She'll have a punt.
Yeah, Natalie Holloway, who has, or Madison Holloway, excuse me. I always get her and Natalie Hammer confused because they're both about the same height. They both have about the same style of frame and the same style of play. But Madison Holloway really coming into her own now. Oh, nice run here.
Wow, that's a great play by Kalamazoo's keeper.
Yeah.
Coming out there pretty far off her goal line to pick off that through ball from Hope. She'll have another punt outside of her box.
Yeah, one of the things, Kalamazoo has really not been able to break through Hope's offensive pressure thus far. And I say that in Kalamazoo
as we're getting a little great ball. That was a beautiful ball. Great save, but that was a beautiful counterplay by Kalamazoo.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe I should stop speaking that into existence, maybe, as I'm talking about how Kalamazoo hasn't really formed a counterattack yet, hasn't gotten the ball in Hope's defensive third, and then there they go with it.
That could have been really dangerous.
Yeah, what a great play and a fantastic save from Clara Feenstra.
A Hope with another on-the-run attack. I'm loving the action already. Great save.
Wow. Keepers, both keepers standing on their heads right now, really.
Not a bad shot.
Yeah. Hope so far, though, putting a ton of effort into Kalamazoo's defensive third here. You really got to love the high pressure and the quick pace that the Dutch are playing with at this moment. Really giving fits to Kalamazoo's defenders, especially on the outside of this near touch line here.
From my personal experience, so I would not knock that type of play from Kalamazoo, playing pretty soft, set back, and their counterattacks are dangerous as all get out.
Yes.
So this is not surprising for them. So it'll be a Kalamazoo throw-in in their defensive end, quickly throwing it in. Let's see if they can get some possession here. We've got Hope's record at 4-1-4 so far this season. Kalamazoo is coming at 4-3-3. So both have about similar games underneath them. Kind of hitting that mid-season, settled in. Lineups are probably pretty set. Players have gotten their legs back on them. We got Hope on the run. They're in the attacking third. We got a 1v1. She'll send it across.
Oh, nice.
Fortunately, she didn't have a ton of her offensive teammates there.
Sure. Carly Wygoski, though, kind of switching between both. She started out playing the year in defense. I believe that even the game that you and I called against Illinois Wesleyan, she was playing a wingback.
Picked off by Hope. She's on the attack. She'll play it wide just behind her teammate.
Oh, man, you really wanted either Liz to take that shot right away or Ainsley Harris to just one-touch that.
Great shot.
Whoa!
That was a great shot.
You can't get any closer than that.
No,
I mean,
the 12th man there, 12th defensive player for Kalamazoo helped out. That was a crossbar.
Yeah, that's not quite a bar down, right?
No.
You really want to. I really would have loved that call to be bar down. But close enough, and sure enough, Hope is being
got an offsides call there.
An offsides call, interesting. Hope is just not letting their foot off of this gas pedal here. Carly Wygoski on this near side, and the excellent play in the middle of Liz Bellinger and Madison Holloway thus far.
This has actually been, I would say, one of the most dynamic offensively. I'm going to kind of butcher the sentence there, but Hope. The most dynamic offensive play Hope has started with that I've seen.
Yeah.
We've gotten chances from all angles and all types of offensive play so far.
Yeah. Really interesting, like I mentioned, that they're really kind of exploiting this near touch line here towards us. So on the left side of the field here. Haven't really gone much on the far side here from where our stance is in the press box. A lot of it has been played near side. Of course, Carly Wygoski making fantastic runs down the line. And creating space for those runs to be played through. Thus far, though, like 2 or 3 offsides calls.
Right.
So, but you would much rather see offsides calls than for people to not make those runs and not put the pressure on Kalamazoo's defense, right?
Got Madison Holloway on the attack. She picks it off from Kalamazoo. And they return the nitty-gritty defense. She'll try and clear the ball out.
Oh, nice turn
Lindsay
by Bellinger.
finds the ball in the middle. Yes, she plays it out wide. We got Olivia Dieppe in the attack now.
Great having Dieppe back after an early season injury that kept her out of those first 3 or 4 games. But she's an excellent defender. Both Hope men and women's teams known for their stalwart defense, right?
Right.
But now, we're seeing this huge offensive attack here, this offensive onslaught from the Flying Dutch as they're looking to put something. Oh, a beautiful ball.
Great ball.
Nice cut. Oh, my gosh.
12th man is here and present.
Unbelievable.
They'll take another. Could have been a crossbar as well.
You know, the amount of effort being shown right now by Hope on the offensive end is surely going to pay dividends here. I think we can thank Mr. Quick or Miss Quick Goal, because that's the brand name of the post.
Oh, yes.
KWIK.
I'm like, Quick and Clean, Quick and Loans. I don't know where you were going with that one. Yes.
Yeah, Miss Quick back there has made has definitely been the player of the match so far.
Yes. Yep.
If you're a Hornets fan, that is.
On the
nice
run.
Send.
Gosh, that's another great goalie save there.
Yeah, and you really want to see Hope keep testing that keeper.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you what, that goalkeeper for Kalamazoo, Elena Mitchell, keeps coming off of her line, keeps coming to get those balls, and eventually the tide might turn and she might make a mistake. Right in the face here.
Yeah, I'm surprised that wasn't a handball call immediately.
Referee coming to check in and say, you need to go see the trainer here to make sure that you're okay. Check your eyes. If you got any blood in there, let's kind of take a look at that. Last night in the game that I called against Adrian, there were 2 players who went out with bloody noses and bloody faces, actually.
Really?
From just some inadvertent contact here and there and things like that, right? So referee calling for a stoppage time here, giving a drop ball to Hope now.
She'll get to come back into play.
Wow, what a send by Diepa. Man, I thought that was going to drop right in. Megan, what are you seeing? We talked about Hope's offensive onslaught, but like formation-wise, what are you seeing that's allowing them to do that so far?
Honestly, it's just finding they're passing it much quicker than I've seen them pass it.
Yeah.
They're not taking, 3-4 touches. It's 1-2 head up switch.
Yep.
Or 1-2 lay it off and then continue running, which just being dynamic all around the field is beneficial.
Jenna Mustafa, the kind of perennial favorite to take corner kicks and almost every single set piece as well. She can surely put it right at the top of the box, and that's exactly what she's going to do.
And Kalamazoo got their head on it. That's a great head out. Hope will have their backs turned to their goal. Looking to switch the field. Nice. Not a bad, dangerous ball by Mustafa. Hope with another corner kick.
Wow.
This will be 3 already for the match.
Yeah.
Jenna's surely getting some distance on her legs.
Yeah, Jenna Mustafa's what are they called? Apple Watch circles are going to be filled tonight for sure. Jenna Mustafa getting her cardio in, jogging all the way up and down the field. We saw that last night as well with Cole Pauley, who oftentimes takes some corner kicks, takes some throw-ins as well, coming all the way from that center back position for the men's team.
Gosh, I'd like to see Hope get on the end of one of those.
Yeah, not a single header really won on those crosses that Mustafa has put across there.
It's a nice clear by Kalamazoo defense. They kind of scathe that corner kick pressure.
Just a quick score update here in the second set for the volleyball game. Hope is up 12-8 on the Knights from Calvin University here, and they already won that first set as well. So the DeVos Fieldhouse is rocking tonight. You can see the crowd on the live stream here.
Shoot, I was trying to park.
Yeah.
I had to park 4 streets over.
Yeah, that's right. I mentioned to you before we started here, there's a lot of liberty being taken with what's considered a parking space tonight on Hope's campus.
Yes.
I kind of know how it feels when I hear the students complain about the lack of parking now.
Yeah.
As I had to walk a good probably half a mile or more to get to the stadium tonight to call this game with you. So
absolutely. We have another corner kick for Hope.
Four
they're
now?
really racking up the corner kick.
Yeah.
But I don't mean to beat the dead horse, but it'd be nice if we can convert on one of these.
Yeah, not a single one really won out of the air by Hope. Kalamazoo just getting their heads up.
That's a great defense by Kalamazoo.
Oh, nice
but
touch by
you can get the
Ainsley
first
Harris.
touch. That was a great shot.
Yeah. Yeah, you really love to see that, especially as Hope has kept up that offensive pressure. Only one really counterattack and one shot on goal thus far for the Hornets of Kalamazoo. Clara Feenstra making a fantastic stop in that counterattack that Kalamazoo had here.
Yeah, both teams seem to be playing what looks like a 4-3-3 formation, so they should be evenly matched up.
Kalamazoo looking to kind of and it might just be Hope's high pressure that they're putting on here, but Kalamazoo's midfielders are really dropping into the center of their defensive third here when Hope has the ball to kind of close off those lanes, because Hope has done a really great job of working the ball up.
It's a great defensive stop.
Yeah, and working the ball up through the middle, playing it to the wings. Very classic soccer.
So we got Elisa with the ball, E.
Oh.
She tries to send it through.
She had Madison Holloway running here on that left side pretty clear. I don't think she saw her.
Now Kalamazoo on the counter.
Dangerous counter
Number
attack
13,
here
Elle
again.
Burn. She maintains. Well, I thought she was going to. Not a bad turn by the Kalamazoo defender.
Yeah.
Kalamazoo works to produce a throw-in for themselves. They are now in their attacking half. They'll have another throw in. Number 20, Ruby Hogan, is on our side.
That's going to be a throw-in for the Flying Dutch now, despite the Kalamazoo Hornets pleading their case otherwise.
I don't know about that
I wasn't sure about that one either. Hard to tell from the vantage point up here, right?
Nice.
We do have kind of a top-down look at the field right now, but oh, nice play by Holloway.
Madison Holloway putting in work. She draws a foul, which honestly is okay in that situation. She would have had a tough turn. This will give Jenna Mustafa a chance to drop that ball in. Getting Hope set up on the back side. They're going to send 5 or 6 in the back corner.
Yeah, and if you're Kalamazoo, you don't have to commit that foul.
No.
You could have run down Holloway there on the chase a little bit. Oh, send in just right to the keeper's arms in the middle of the 6. But
I liked it. I liked that ball.
Yeah.
I think we might have been a little slow on our toes there, because that was pretty dangerous from Mustafa in.
Yeah. Hope just constantly keeping up this pressure in the middle of the field here. You got to wonder what worked so well for them early on in this game. Oh, a dangerous ball there played by Mustafa.
We got 3v2, Kalamazoo with the ball. She plays it out wide. Now we got 1v1. Let's see what she tries to send it across.
Yeah.
That's a good clear. Hope will be able to reset.
Megan McCauley stepping in and saying, get that out of here.
Yes, exactly what she was thinking, actually. I'm sure.
Yeah, one of the things that Kalamazoo has just done so well right now is that counterattack, right, Megan?
Yeah, it is.
It's been really phenomenal, and that's the dangerous thing that happens when you're controlling the ball with such high pressure. You can get counterattacked pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword for sure, because you get a wee bit comfortable. Like I would not be surprised if it gets real chippy real quick.
Yeah, Kalamazoo faithful kind of in front of us down here in front of the press box, voicing their displeasure with that call, as Lauren Ellinger was tied up with the Kalamazoo midfielder and just got her arm looped. Tried to make a swim move around her and got stuck. And
a swim move?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
It's a like American football term. It's also a
swim.
Swim.
Oh, swim.
Yes.
Interesting.
It's also.
I mean, I was definitely thinking like a little O-line action, but
it's also a swimming term.
Oh, interesting. See, the more you know.
Yeah.
Hope is in their attacking half. They had a throw in. Kalamazoo is looking to clear the ball. Will she take the shot? Hope swinging it out wide. We're in a dangerous angle. She's met by some Kalamazoo defenders. Oh, gosh. We've got Eot on the right side. Hope has a throw in. They're in their attacking third. Probably get a little ticky-tacky in the corner, trying to draw a throw in. Kalamazoo clears it out. We're going to try and find feet and possess and get out of their defensive half.
Yeah, nice to see that ball like kind of move out of that back corner of the far side of the field here.
It was getting a little far over there. Olivia Dieppe with some physical defense there to draw a throw in for Hope. Fortunately, it goes over the Kalamazoo end line. The goalie will have a goal kick.
Kalamazoo seemingly taking their time, right? Trying to make Hope play at their pace, right? Hope has not let their foot off the gas pedal thus far, and Kalamazoo just letting that ball kind of roll off of the end line there, taking their time for the goalkeeper, a little bit of gamesmanship there. You know, you kind of love to see that. That's what's so great about soccer is there's so many different mind games that you can play.
Oh, it's so fluid. It's such a fluid game.
You know, and Kalamazoo really trying to slow the Dutch down as they really came off the blocks super quick to start this first half. And Kalamazoo has kind of stifled that attack now on the ball. Oh, a nice play there, a little run through.
She'll turn, try and look at the field and reset. She plays a short touch. She'll send it. Kalamazoo has time on the ball. That's a dangerous ball across. Another on the backside with a great save. That is a great save.
Feenstra, freshman goalkeeper Clara Feenstra.
Honestly, that shot gave me kind of chills. That was pretty good.
That was an excellent shot. That ball was headed to the top of the net for sure. Clara Feenstra with the punch out over top of the net here. And Kalamazoo now with their first corner kick of the evening here.
I am pretty sure we'll let the corner kick go, then I'll tell the story. Great. Cleared out by Hope. Returned fire back by Kalamazoo. Got a little bit of a ball in the air situation at the top of the 18. Still a bit of a jumbled mess. There we go.
Finally cleared out with some breathing room for a little bit. Kalamazoo now, it's almost like they were just kind of hovering on cruise control for a minute, and now they're really stepping up the offensive pace.
Kalamazoo regains possession.
And Kalamazoo playing it all the way back.
Their goalie sends it up the field. Jenna Mustafa with the hard defensive play there, and she clears the ball. She's
Ainsley Harris turning on the afterburners. Is she going to get there?
Love the effort. Unfortunately, it's out of bounds.
Wow. Ainsley Harris showing why she is on that outside edge with all of that speed, barely not getting there and making a play on the ball. She tried her best. But that's a speedster play right there, and we'll look for that later in the game as Ainsley Harris surely can turn on the Jets when she needs to.
Kalamazoo did sub number 5, Callie Abair in. Coming in for Hope. We are about 25 minutes into the half, and also just had an offsides call, so it'll be a Kalamazoo free kick just before their half of the half. They're pushed pretty far up the field. Hope's matched up well on defensively.
Oh, Megan McCauley! Wow,
she sends that ball right out. Ainsley back on the On her feet, running and tracking that down. And that's a great effort play. She draws a throw in for Hope.
Yeah, 2 subs now coming in for the Flying Dutch. There's Natalie Hammer coming in with those bright orange cleats.
Right on. And then Wendy Miedema is also making her way into the field.
A freshman out of Kalamazoo, out of Loy Norix. So if you're a Kalamazoo listener here, you may have heard Wendy Miedema's name called when she was a high school player down at Loy Norix. She came up here to Holland to play, didn't stay local in Kalamazoo to play for the Hornets. So you got to kind of, that's one of those instances where, you know, you see the parents of former players and friends and stuff like that see another person on the pitch, and they, it's always nice to see a familiar face or see a familiar name on the roster.
Kalamazoo's awfully comfortable playing that short ball out of the back. I mean, it served them well. They're already halfway up the field and still maintaining possession. That's still a dangerous ball. They had Hope's backs turned to their goal. Kalamazoo pulls a throw in, and they are in there attacking third.
Jenna with the turn.
So comfortable on the ball.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, Ainsley Harris looking for that shield and waiting to turn, and that ball just kind of skating right through.
Right. $18 minutes left in the half.
Quick score update here for those of you interested in the volleyball game. It is Calvin 23, Hope 23 in the second game of this of that rivalry matchup right now. Throw in for Kalamazoo on this near touch here as well. You know, this game kind of winding itself down in this first half here, late in this first half, into a little bit of a stalemate, Megan. We haven't had a ton of action at the goal in the same way that we did in that first part of this first half, you know, where the crossbar played a factor on at least 4 shots.
Right. Yeah, it has been, I was just going to say that, it has been a little, I would even argue, like 50-50 in possession, where Hope was definitely dominating those first 20 minutes. Hope picks off the ball. This could be a dangerous attacking play. We're 3v3. She's taking it end line. A save by Kalamazoo's goalie, and the ball will go over the end line. Jenna Mustafa will start the trek down to take another corner kick for Hope.
Yeah, let's see if Hope can change their formation in this box, right, Megan? Because like we've mentioned a couple of times, Natalie Hammer just standing right in front of the keeper there with her big frame. Oh, man, Hope just not able to win really any ball out of the air on those corner kicks. And that's been 4, 5, or 6 of them.
Yeah, it's definitely been a handful.
Yeah.
Kalamazoo looked to switch the field. I would take a touch. It's a little bit.
Oh, I'm not sure about that one. Calling Ainsley Harris offsides on that, I'm not totally sure.
Yeah, I don't know if that was even an intentional pass from a Hope player.
Looks like it may have been a deflection or something like that, but you know, we'll see what happens here as the Hornets get a free kick. Nice
line drive ball.
Yeah, really great send.
Hope defense kind of having to make some plays here as Kalamazoo was putting on the pressure. We're quick to be on the attack for Hope. Now it's 2v2. Ainsley Harris on the run again. This time she keeps the ball inside. She'll take it kind of at an angle on our end line. She does have a
the keeper with the save, punch save. Wow.
That was just good play. That was a dangerous ball across, though.
For real. Yeah. Natalie Hammer just out of on the other side of the keeper there. just slightly a few steps out of position for that cross from Ainsley Harris. What a great play and a great run from Ainsley Harris, who again was able to turn on those jets and get down the sideline really fast for that cross. Lauren Ellinger kind of with the hit to nobody there. Oh, nice play there by Miedema. Oh, body to body there now in the middle. Megan McCauley stepping up, making that play out to Wagoski here on this near touch.
Score is still 0-0. We're entering into the last 15 minutes of the half. So far, Hope has recorded 6 shots on goal and Kalamazoo 2. Hope is still on the attack right now. Kalamazoo defense making a big stop there, keeping the ball, sending it out of bounds. Regroup. It's a good play. Take a breather. Hope will have a throw-in in their attacking half. She's only got really one option up there. Throw-ins are also a double-edged sword.
Yeah, definitely. You know, you play the
what
Ainsley
a great
Harris
run
with a
and
nice
line.
run. Oh, keep her off of her line now. Trying to make a shot on goal here for the Dutch.
Yes.
And it's a goal for Natalie Hammer. Oh my goodness. That's hustle play right there.
Yes.
That is hustle play. Never giving up, keeping everybody in that box, trying to get a touch on that ball. Keeper not able to fall on it, right? Ball gets put back across. Natalie Hammer burying it into the back of the net. What a play.
It's a great finish by Hope. They can take an extra deep breath. Hope is now up 1-0. We have 13 minutes left in this half. It's a great goal by Hope. We've kind of seen that crossed the front of the goal pass happen a few times in this half already, so it's nice to see that they could finish. Kalamazoo with a dangerous play.
Ooh, wow.
Claire had to come out there and make a pretty aggressive save for Hope. Number 11 in the midfield for Kalamazoo, I think, is quite a dangerous catalyst. So I'd be keeping an eye on her if I was Hope.
Yeah.
Probably following her to the bathroom, as Lee would say.
Is that a common phrase from Coach Sears?
Yes. I don't want it to be taken out of context, but yes.
Sure.
Pretty much just,
I understand
follow your player as
wherever
closely as you
go.
can.
Yep. It makes sense to me.
Yes.
I've never heard that phrase before, so that's an interesting one.
Yep.
Wagoski now looking to put a shot on goal. Oh, she didn't get all of that. She'll want that one back for sure. As our colleague Matt Margarone likes to say, when her head hits the pillow tonight.
When her head hits the pillow tonight.
She's going to want that one back.
Matt, if you're watching in the comfort of your home tonight.
I believe he's actually coaching or helping assistant coach a soccer team, which is why, because he and you and he were supposed to originally call this game.
Okay.
So, but I'm super happy you and I get to do it again. This is fun.
Yeah, it's a blast.
Oh, beautiful ball. Oh, man.
Gosh.
I'll tell you what, that goalkeeper, Elena Mitchell, on those saves where she has to come out of the box and slide for those balls, she has done an absolute fantastic job of getting out, making the slide, making an excellent play on the ball almost every single time. Oh, Ainsley Harris here now running on again. Wow. And those, those through balls are just a little, but on this field though, one of the
it does move fast.
It moves fast. But the other thing that you have to do is that you got to put a little mustard on it. Otherwise, it's going to be closed down on even faster.
It's a great track down by Natalie Hammer. Of course, she offers the opposing teammate help up.
Yeah. But those through balls, right? Like you got to hit them with some pace. I've had it in games before.
Look at it getting choppy in the middle.
Physical there, yeah. Yeah, Miedema.
I think that's a good call.
Yep, absolutely. Miedema doing battle there in the middle, not able to win the ball, lost it, got physical with another player. Ref says, all right, Wendy, I saw you get physical one time. I'm not going to let you do it twice.
They've got to control the game early on, too.
Sure.
You can't let it get too out of hand.
Yeah, absolutely. Mustafa now with the big boot, looking to send it on to Hammer.
Great
wow, what
head
a
back
great
by
win.
Kalamazoo.
Yeah.
They have been pretty good on the ball in the air. Sending it back in, Hope's defense. The rigorous brick wall back there, just clearing every ball that comes toward them.
Not a ton of subs for either team thus far, Megan.
I think only like 1 or 2.
Yeah. We've got 2 subs who are going to be coming in for the Flying Dutch here on this next dead ball that is in the favor of them.
We are under 10 minutes left in the half, too.
Looks like we've got Avery Kuykendall and Sophie Novak coming in. Sophie Novak not wearing, I didn't even recognize her except for her jersey number because she usually has some sort of hairstyle that's similar. You know, Natalie Hammer usually doing the Princess Leia type of bun. Sophie Novak also known for her kind of super stylistic hairstyle out on the field. I didn't even recognize her because it was just kind of pulled back in a single little bun.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it earlier, but I was definitely having a hard time with the numbers on the opposite side of the field.
Yeah.
I'm going to blame it on it being dark.
Yes. It doesn't help either that Kalamazoo's wearing super dark black jerseys, and they have those orange stripes that go horizontally across. And unless the light hits it just exactly right, there's not really enough contrast to be able to see what the number is.
Yes. We have a little bit of back and forth in the midfield of the ball. Hope will send the ball kind of deep into Kalamazoo's half, trying to get some good touches on it.
Oh, Kuykendall leaves it just a little too short for Natalie Hammer there. Oh, nice win on that header for Kuykendall. Oh, you want to see Natalie Hammer step to that ball a little quicker there, maybe. Bellinger with the ball now on the outside. Out to Kuykendall, looking to make some plays on it here. Probably going to cross it in, and that ball's going to go off of the end or touch line there, excuse me, for a Flying Dutch throw-in. Really a surprisingly good turnout here, right?
Oh, yeah.
So for being the second game in town, you know, minus the one across the lawn at DeVos Fieldhouse, but Kalamazoo faithful. Oh my goodness! Wow, what a great play on the ball there. That ball almost again going in. Hope not without scoring chances tonight. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But a great turnout here from both the Kalamazoo faithful. Only an hour drive, down 131, and the Hope faithful here too. Really good turnout from both teams and their fans tonight, Megan.
Yeah, it might be the last night you can watch a game without a coat. So
we'll see. I've been pleasantly surprised by what the month of October has given us so far.
Yes.
I know that it's supposed to get a little colder and rainy this week, but I've also worn a T-shirt on Halloween before, so. You know, we'll take what we can get. It's Michigan in the fall. It's exactly like Michigan is in the spring.
Yep.
Where we get some weird types of weather, and then it could snow one day and then be 75 the next. McCauley with a nice step. Dieppe unable to handle that. Nice
Kalamazoo
play,
is now in the attack.
Oh, nice ball sent on here to this far.
That's fine. That was a good play.
Yeah, Megan McCauley. Can't say enough good things about Hope's defense. Tally Martinez, Megan McCauley, Jenna Mustafa, all of them doing fantastic work in the back, making Clara Feenstra's job a lot easier, although Clara Feenstra has also made some killer saves tonight as well.
Great ball in, take a touch.
Yeah, that ball's going to sail over the net. Clara Feenstra happy to just kind of see that one spot
Just watch it go over her head.
As it was heading towards that top of the bar. Of course, Hope very familiar with the top of the bar with their first like 5 or 6 shots, at least 2 of them hitting off of that bar, either the crossbar or the side post.
We're nearing about 5 minutes left in the half.
That's going to be a foul call on Kuykendall on that far side. Kalamazoo looking to have a free kick here from about 10 yards off the midline. I wouldn't be surprised to see this drop right in.
They've dropped pretty far back.
Wow, nice
Explanatory.
boot.
That was a great ball.
What a great
Kalamazoo will draw a corner.
I don't know who kicked that on that far side, but that was a great ball sent into the middle of the 18.
I think it's number 8 or number 9.
Okay.
I can't tell.
Again, hard to see. Either Kate Clahorst or Olivia DePauli, either one of them on that.
Number 9, yeah.
Yeah.
Sends the ball across in the corner. Hope gets their head on it. That's Jenna Mustafa, clears the ball. Kalamazoo will try and regain possession and send it back in. Just no one there on that backside. Hope's goalie, Clara Feenstra, will punt the ball out of the back or play it to feet.
Yeah. Sometimes those little quick ones, when you don't see it until you see it.
You're right. Right.
And sometimes it's a lot easier than trying to put a dangerous ball down the field. Jenna Schreiber in the game here on this near touchline for the first time in this contest.
That was a great flick by that midfielder.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be another foul on Miedema here. But you got to love the hustle and physical play from both teams tonight, as they are really kind of looking to finish this first half as strong as they started it.
Oh.
Dangerous ball in the mixer. Yeah, wow.
I think she tried to flick that on with her heel.
Yeah. Kalamazoo doing a great job on their free kicks that are about 10 to 15 yards off of the midline, doing a fantastic job of putting those almost right into the middle of the 18 every single time. So they've got some women on the team who can really put it down the field, which sometimes that's a complete game changer for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kalamazoo picks it off.
There. Yeah. Hammer was calling for the ball with her outstretched left hand, looking for that run through. Kuykendall not able to put it through, but Kalamazoo doing an excellent job of sniffing that out.
Hope's defense just clearing the ball out of the back. Hope is Jenna sending the ball. Got a little bit of just mixed possession in this about the middle third of the field. Got 2 minutes left. It would be cool to see some offensive action. Oops.
Mustafa giving chase here.
It's not. We got a throw in for Hope. Oh.
No, a free kick.
Jenna will take the free kick.
Oh, great send in there by Mustafa. Oh, beautiful hand on to Jenna Schreiber here running. And again, my goodness, Elena Mitchell just doing everything she can to read those balls really well, read those runouts.
Yeah, she commits to the bit, man. She comes out and she's ready for it. It's impressive.
Commits to the bit. I love that. That's great. And she really has tonight, because she has saved a lot of what would be surefire goals for the Flying Dutch here with those runouts and those chase downs.
Quick ball. Hope will have a throw-in in their defensive half. We've got about 40 seconds left.
Yeah, Megan, as we kind of tick down with 25 seconds left in this first half here, Schreiber with the nice little deft touch there. Nope. And now the call's made.
Yeah, Natalie knew she knew she was offside.
She didn't make a play on the ball, and then she was just kind of waiting for the whistle to come. And then Kalamazoo smartly just letting that ball rest until Natalie tried to take a step on that ball. So, yeah, Meg, as we kind of are closing out this first half here, lots of offensive pressure from Hope.
Yeah.
A couple of really great counterattacks from the Kalamazoo Hornets.
Yes.
If you are Lee Sears and you're the Flying Dutch, what are you saying at halftime to keep that momentum going for the Flying Dutch as they head in to this second half in about 15 minutes?
Yeah, you won the first half 1-0. You've got a whole nother half to play. It's kind of like a whole new game. You can't get comfortable with Kalamazoo. So kind of that, I would say, catalyzing on corner kicks and then defensive strength on set plays when they're Kalamazoo set plays.
Yeah. Great thoughts here. You're watching MIAA Soccer, the Hornets of Kalamazoo visiting the Flying Dutch of Hope College here on the campus of Hope College in Holland, Michigan. We'll be back in about 12 to 13 minutes or so. Cool. And we'll give you the second half here.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be a really entertaining second half, just as much as this first half was. We'll be back in a short while.
See you guys.
State, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is hope.
Whether you're building your dream home, buying a fixer-upper, or downsizing, the process can feel overwhelming. Let the local team at Lighthouse Title help the closing process be one less worry. Just ask your real estate professional or lender to close at Lighthouse Title. To learn more about how we are involved in our 35 communities or to ask us any questions about the process, visit us online at lighthousetitle.net.
My name is Megan Bigelow, and during my time there, I was on the Hope women's soccer team. I decided to choose Hope because of the opportunity to be involved in multiple things. I didn't want to go somewhere where I was just a number in the field. I was able to double major, experience both a business academic load as well as economics. I loved the opportunity to really get to know my professors. Hope exceeded my expectations.
I'm Nate Bauman. As an invested community partner, we're proud to help share Hope's stories of transformational impact.
Hey there, college students. Meet your new campus companion, Hope AI. Wondering about class schedules or looking for the nearest study spot? Hope AI is here to help. It's like having the entire campus right at your fingertips. It's that easy. Hope AI is your go-to guide for a smoother, smarter college experience. Get started with Hope AI today and embrace the power of information, all in one place.
What the? We got to try this. Hello?
Hi there, Josiah. How can I assist you?
What's the probability that Vaughn washes his dishes this week?
It's estimated that the chances they will be completed in the next 7 days are 1 in 363 million.
This is a game changer.
Where in the science building is Psych 101?
Your psychology class is in Martha Miller.
What is the chef's choice at Phelps today?
Today's chef's choice is hot dog on bun.
Does the worship team need a bongo player?
No, they do not. Thanks for asking again, Alan.
Is there a limit on the amount of ice cream you can take from Phelps? Asking for a friend.
What's the chef's choice today?
Chef's choice is hot dog on bun.
I know there's hope forward, but is there hope backward?
Where is the best hiding spot during finals week?
Sending route to the Hope Tunnels.
What's the likelihood that I'll run into President Skogan at Aljo's? And will he pay for my latte?
Sending over President Skogan's meeting schedule.
How many clothes can I fit in the dryer without it catching on fire?
Chef's choice?
Hot dog on bun.
How many squirrels would it take to overthrow Calvin University?
What is the poll?
What is a trig bee?
How much coffee will I need for finals week?
Oh, hey, Jan.
Hey, Trig.
What's up?
Not much. Have you heard of this new Hope AI?
No. No, I have not.
Well, I know it's just for students, but I'm on it nonstop. Here, check it out. All you have to do is say, like, hey, AI, what's the theme for chapel this semester? And then you wait a few seconds, and then... Trig?
The answer to your question is questions. This semester in chapel, we're going to explore the questions that make life meaningful. Any questions?
My name's Emma Duttmers, and I'm a communications major, and then I'm minoring in environmental studies. I play soccer. The first soccer game of my junior year, I tore my ACL. Our athletic trainer, Annie, was there for me right when it happened, and she was there for me literally every step of the way. That was definitely a huge growing opportunity for me, and it was really hard, but it really pushed me to be a leader with more of my voice because I couldn't lead by example on the field. It definitely made me take a step back and realize how much there is to be grateful for.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to share hope stories of transformational impact.
The River Place in downtown Holland redefines active senior living. A no-step floor plan is designed around your needs, so you can leave the worries of home ownership behind and enjoy a vibrant lifestyle right outside your door. Make the River Place your home. Visit resthaven.org/riverplace to reserve yours today.
It's no secret. The best way to learn about Hope College is to spend time on our campus. The Hope admissions team invites you to a personalized visit experience you won't forget. Located in downtown Holland, Michigan, our historic campus is close to shopping and dining and just 10 minutes from Lake Michigan. We invite you to check out our campus tour options or sign up for an online tour with the Hope Admissions Office. There's never been a better time to see Hope College. Visit us at hope.edu/admissions.
In our popular mythology, revolutions happen in Silicon Valley, right? But no, the revolution happened here.
I think we are starting a revolution. It's coming from a very strong sense of who we are.
It's immediately creating a multi-generational community.
There's something magical happens when you shift from being a payer to being a giver.
Hope Forward has 58 students, I think, today-ish. You know, when we started in '94, we had 47. It's doable. What they're trying to do is doable. Getting people to believe early on is the hardest part.
It has given people a sense of belonging to a cause greater than themselves.
This can happen. This is possible, and we need each of you to be brand ambassadors for this initiative.
We're all aware of the crisis in American education. There are other crises as well that I think are linked to it. The second is the crisis facing our young people, the mental health crisis. And the third crisis is the crisis in our church. And when I look at what is happening here at this school, in this community, I see it as not just addressing the first of those crises, but all three of them.
The students are incredible, and the idea is incredible. Why not 30 years from now, this is the norm?
I've said this a million times, but who better than a place called Hope to run toward things that to the world look hopeless?
Yeah, my name is Travis Williams. I'm the CEO of the ODC Network. I graduated from Hope in 1998. I studied biology, and then I also played football. In order to be successful, people really need more than just the academic experience, but they need people to come alongside them and help them coach them, mentor them. I find that Hope College has just been one of the best examples of being able to do that anywhere.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to help share Hope stories of transformational impact.
Welcome to the 2023 Catalyst Summit.
This is Malcolm Gladwell. Thank you. And when I look at what is happening here at this school, in this community, it's actually far more of a revolution than you may give yourself credit for.
What's going to differentiate you in the fullness of time is the content of your character and the courage you have to bring to the situation.
The obstacle was getting people to believe that change was possible.
If one person invests time, energy, and resources in the trajectory of another person, change their life forever.
And in getting to know them individually and a group, they have brightened my heart and spirit as
Well, Here we are, Megan Bigelow back at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. The Flying Dutch taking on the Hornets of Kalamazoo here. 1-0 at the moment for the Flying Dutch, getting a like an ultimate work rate goal in that first half. Ball bouncing around in the box. Keeper makes a little bit of a misplay on it. And then we have the Natalie Hammer finishing, burying it in the back of the net, kind of being at the right place at the right time. We're looking at about 30 seconds left here before we kick off for this second half. Flying Dutch taking the field. We're looking at kind of what the numbers looked like in that first half, Megan. Okay. So 53% possession by the Flying Dutch to 47% for the Hornets of Kalamazoo. Kind of surprising given what we saw out on the field. Although Kalamazoo doing an excellent job in the back half of that first half, making sure that they slowed down the game, and Hope trying to get them to play at their pace a little bit more. The biggest difference here, though, is where we've got shots, total shots and shots on target. Hope putting total shots of 14, 7 of which were on target, 5 total shots for the Hornets of Kalamazoo, with only 3 of them being on target. The goalkeeper from Kalamazoo making 6 saves. That, I believe, does not include all the runouts that she had where she was sliding for those, because I think she made at least 6 or 7 of those in the first half as well.
Yeah, she was doing the work.
Yeah. She understood the assignment, as they say.
She did understand the assignment. So did you. So Kalamazoo starts the half with the ball. They're kind of swinging it back around in the defense.
And for those who might be interested, a quick score update here on the volleyball contest that's happening just to the west of us in the DeVos Fieldhouse. Kalamazoo taking the third set.
Calvin.
Sorry. Yes, Calvin.
Perfect.
Kalamazoo's out here.
Right. We're watching them.
Yeah, we're watching Kalamazoo. Calvin University taking the third set in that match by a score of 25-22 against the Flying Dutch.
Okay.
The Dutch taking the first 2 sets in that contest. And we've got a dangerous play here, and that's going to be a yellow card. As looked like Carly Wagoski on that far side, kind of coming in with the boots up. With the spikes up right into the gut of the Kalamazoo defender there. And now it's going to be a free kick right on the outside edge of that 18-yard box for the Hornets of Kalamazoo here.
They try to send the ball line drive up the middle of the field. They're actually saved by I want to say handball.
Yeah, I think so.
Kalamazoo gets a free kick just before the half. See kind of where she lines up to set the ball up. Straight smack dab down the middle of the field. Jenna Mustafa heads the ball out.
Good turn from Tally there. McCauley looking for the big boot to send it down. Ellinger now playing it wide to Dieppe, who's just got all the space in the world out there. Now out to Wagoski looking for an on-running Dieppe, and she's going to go for it. And she keeps possession here. A little bit of a miss hit on the slide tackle.
She gets the ricochet for a corner, though.
Yeah.
Great work.
Yeah, really great work from Dieppe. That's a night. You always love those give and goes, right? Especially when you see it super early, and the person you passed it to also sees it super early, and you can get down that line and sprint for that. Dieppe maintaining possession despite the excellent slide tackle from the Kalamazoo defender there, but just unable to put it across as Kalamazoo was able to deflect it out of bounds.
Jenna with the long ball to the top of the 18-yard box. Kalamazoo clears the ball out.
Oh, McCauley
They
with
might
a
not have
little
gotten
bit
the
of a
first
mistouch.
touch, yeah, but they got the second.
Oh, Jenna Mustafa Oh, those long legs, those quick legs, getting down the field as fast as she could to chase that one down. Not only is she an excellent defender, but she's got the speed to close out anybody and can run with the best of them for sure.
Tally Martinez was the ball. Got Ainsley on our side now. She tries to send the ball to Liz. Liz will kind of drop back on defense while Kalamazoo looks to clear the ball out of their defensive half.
Oh,
Picked
nice
off
step.
in the midfield by Hope.
Wagoski leaving it for Harris. Oh, man. Wow, what a great
yes,
play
just a mistouch.
there.
She hits it just right outside of the net.
Kalamazoo looked a little out of sorts there, right? A little flat-footed, and they were not exactly sure where Wagoski was going to put that ball. And Ainsley Harris turning on the Jets again, running after that and trying to put it on frame, and it going just wide for the Flying Dutch here.
We've got a 3v2 situation. Kalamazoo on the ball. Still kind of in the attack. Just too big of a touch there. Hope's able to pick it off. Number 11 tries to kind of play a long ball, and it'll go over the end line, and it'll be a Hope free kick or goal kick. Good touch by Madison Holloway. Unfortunately, couldn't keep it at her feet. Ainsley Harris turn with the ball. She drops it back to support player who plays it then long. Madison Holloway with a great touch. Lindsay Dellinger puts Kalamazoo with their backs towards their goal, trying to chase it down. They have to clear the ball out.
Nice. Yeah. There's a great send by Liz down that line there. I didn't think Ainsley was going to get there, but again, turning on the speed and earning the throw-in now for the Flying Dutch on this near-far touchline. Near-far touchline. That doesn't make any sense. down at the end of the near the corner from where we are, so it's far, but it's on the near side.
Yes.
Yes. You knew what
sense.
I meant.
I was reading between the lines.
Yeah, definitely. Oh. Let's see. We've got a goal kick now for the Hornets of Kalamazoo. Ball played short into the middle of the 18. Looking for a boot down the field. Jenna Mustafa just happy to let that ball come right to her feet, and she's going to play it up here through the middle. Nice ball from Mustafa to Holloway. Wagoski offsides again. Gosh, Megan, that's probably, what, 4th or 5th offside call?
6th.
6th.
Who's counting?
Who's counting? We are. We have the stat sheet in front of us. We should be counting. But gosh, that's one of the things that we talked about in the first half, right, is that Hope was offsides so much because they were putting such high pressure and making such great runs for their attacking strategy, right? So that was something that was kind of the telltale signs of the first half, is that Hope got a lot of offsides calls, but they were also really putting pressure up there and making those runs up the sideline, through the middle, and working the ball around, which, of course, sometimes when you're a little bit off, you have a tendency to be a little bit off as you're anxious to make that play.
Right, yeah. We did have a Kalamazoo sub, Miani Sonare. She came in for Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo also drew a corner kick.
Yeah.
I was going to say this earlier. When corner kicks, you kind of think of it as 8 seconds. So you just need to defend for 8 seconds.
Yeah.
So let's see kind of how that works out for Hope. They get the first touch. Kalamazoo returns fire. Kind of sending the ball across.
Wow.
Yeah, deflection.
Dangerous ball there.
Yeah.
Those are one of those Those are one of those ones that you don't want to put your body in front of because of the dangerous deflection,
Right.
but you also want to try to make a play on it, especially as those ones are hit with pace, as that ball tries to squeak through the middle. Holloway making an excellent play on the ball, but a great shield off of that by number 11 for the Hornets of Kalamazoo. Bellinger looking to send it on to Ainsley Harris here, who's going to chase that down to the far side end line. Looks to play it back across to Holloway. Not able to turn that.
Right. Yeah, she received it with her lead foot.
Yep.
She could have let it play across her body, but the ball was coming fast too, and she was under pressure.
Feenstra happily letting that ball bounce right inside of the 18 where she can pick it up and grab it. Referee kind of getting in the way there for just a second. Ainsley Harris with the ball on the near touchline here. Kind of with a lot of space now. She's going to make a run through. Ref says nothing doing there. Melville now trying to play on that ball, and Kalamazoo very content to just play it back to their excellent goalkeeper.
That was a good touch in the midfield.
Yeah,
Kalamazoo
really
will turn
nice.
and try and look up the field. They'll still maintain possession. Backside.
Ooh, what were you just gonna say? Backside? Yeah.
Yep, she was open.
Oh, quick throw, catching the Flying Dutch off.
Wow.
Yeah, catching the Flying Dutch
Right.
flat-footed a little bit on that quick throw.
Yeah.
Looking to put the ball into space and put a shot on goal, but that one going well wide of the far stick. Clara Feenstra happy to see that one just sail out of bounds as Mustafa gives this big goal kick here. Puts it right at the logo.
Kalamazoo is just possessing the ball in the back, kind of trying to look up the field to find a spot to play. They send it long, and Hope picks it off. Oh. Step over action there. Drive it back to the goalie. She one-touches it out.
Nice touch. Ball in the middle now, Lauren Ellinger just not able to do anything, and Kalamazoo maintaining the possession here, Megan, putting the pressure on. Oh, a nice
What
slide
a great
tackle.
slide tackle. So it's
Just
4v3.
perfectly timed. Oh, taking the shot a little too early.
Yeah, that was a bit ambitious.
But hey, you know, sometimes when you're like 40 yards out and you're feeling it, and
you feel the
you're
pressure
running
too.
up,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you want to.
We've all done it.
Oh, totally.
Totally.
When I do it, it usually also sails over the crossbar. So
yeah, I'd probably be in that same boat.
oh, Ainsley Harris just with a missed touch there, looking for Liz Bellinger.
Yeah, a bit physical of a play
yeah.
there. Kalamazoo will have a free kick just before the half. Kalamazoo also sending in another sub. Kate Klahorst. I wonder if Kalamazoo's kind of mantra this half is to sub often, kind of keep the legs fresh.
Yeah, not a ton of subs for either team in the first half. I think only about 3 or 4 for the Dutch, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 for Kalamazoo as well. So both teams really leaving their starters in and giving them the chance to build that rapport with one another as this game wears on. We're only about 12 and a half minutes gone in this first half or second half here. But it actually, because of the pace of play has just been so back and forth, it actually feels like about 20 minutes have gone by.
I will say.
And so just because the pace of play has been so back and forth, it's been so kind of ping-ponging around in there, not a ton of shots on goal so far for either team in this second half. very unlike the first half, if you're a Flying Dutch fan, where they were able to put just a ton of shots on frame as they really turned up the offensive attack in that first half.
Kalamazoo trying to get some attacking chances out of here. Hey, they draw a corner.
Yeah. Both teams now kind of even on corners, I think it seems. Kalamazoo earning a couple in this half. They earned 5, I believe 5 corners in the first half, if I'm not, no, 3 in the first half. Hope had 5 in the first half, and I think Hope has only had 1 corner this half. So both teams about even in terms of corner kicks at the moment. Kalamazoo with the corner kick now looking to put it right into the center of the 6.
Whoa. Whoa.
Headed out, dangerous
Whoa.
ball in, wow.
Yeah.
Excellent play there. Like you said, Megan, 8 seconds.
Right.
8 seconds. And
it's unfortunate that that ball went over the top of the bar for Kalamazoo because they had a few kind of chances there to try and slide that ball in.
Yeah, yeah, you bet. The what is it? The bull riding is 8 seconds, right? So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, you got to stay on.
Just
for
hang
8
on for
seconds.
dear life. That's kind of what you do on the quarter kick.
Absolutely, that's exactly right. Oh, Bellinger with
Nice
the nice head
touch.
on Ainsley Harris, turning on the speed. That's a dangerous slide tackle there. Looks like the ref says nothing doing there, and you know, if you're a Hope faithful, Ainsley Harris making a really nice play on the ball and getting taken out, but also Kalamazoo making an excellent play on the ball there as well.
Right.
Harris giving chase now, but the goalkeeper for Kalamazoo happy to come way out of her box.
Yeah, she's comfortable.
Oh, put it
back
on
there.
net now. Put it on net.
Yeah, turn and shoot.
I don't think she saw it. Wagoski now with the ball looking to put it in the middle. Yeah, that goalkeeper was way off her line, definitely.
If only she had our vision.
Yeah.
Out there.
That's right.
Eyes in the back of her head.
Kalamazoo now looking to possess the ball in the midfield, sending it long up the far touch, and Jenna Mustafa taking that big boot and sending it back into the 18 for that keeper to pick up. You know, I've been really, really impressed with what Kalamazoo's been able to do thus far in this first part of the second half,
Right.
Megan. They have not let Hope turn on the Jets in the same way that Hope was able to do in that first half. They're playing a lot more possession, especially defensively. Nice little move there. But Kalamazoo's playing a lot more possession, especially in their defensive third. They've done a couple of build-ups through the middle where actually in the first half, they were really heavily reliant on the counterattack.
Yeah. That was a bit physical action in the
ref
field.
letting them play.
Great ball. That's a great ball.
Really great ball on that far side now. Shot on goal here, well over the bar.
I kind of thought it ricocheted by the way that it came off her foot, but I
Yeah.
think it was definitely just a mishit.
You really got to love that play from Kalamazoo, though. They sent a great ball to that far side to an on-running attacker.
Yeah.
She just wasn't able to put it on frame in the way that she would have wanted.
We have Sophie Novak and Wendy Miedema coming in for Hope. So they sub in 2 players with 28 minutes left in the half. Still have quite a full game kind of ahead of us. Jenna sends that ball out of the back. Kalamazoo's first on the head, second on the head, and then Hope third. And they maintain possession, and now they're on the run on the attack.
Jenna Schreiber wants that one back as she was trying to send it to Liz Bellinger on this near touchline here.
It's a great defensive play by Olivia DePauli for Kalamazoo. We've got Hope maintaining position. Kind of widen the field a bit here. Get settled.
Schreiber with the turn, leaving it. Oh, nice little touch there from Sophie Novak into the middle to Bellinger, who looks to put it wide now to Dieppe, putting it to Miedema. Hope dangerous now, building the attack around the top of the 18. Sophie Novak with the ball now in the middle, getting pushed off of that. Jenna Schreiber coming back to get that And now playing back to Tally Martinez, back to Schreiber. Quick little turn. Yeah, Hope now playing kind of more defensive possession here.
Mm-hmm. Defensive possession, that is a good adjective.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you know, I always think about that. That's kind of, I don't know if that's necessarily my term that I'm using, but I always think about defensive possession as any time that the ball is not moving towards the attacking position, right? And you're trying to play it between one another, either
Basically
in your defensive half or, you know, you're maybe working the ball back to try to swing it around or something like that, right? So because you're still possessing the ball in some form of fashion to work it back up again. I don't know. I feel like maybe I just made that up.
No, but it's accurate. Like, that whole play was just them trying to essentially, like, keep the ball away from the other team. There was no attacking offensive mindset. It was purely, oh my gosh, we're under so much pressure. That's a great ball in.
Wow, Feenstra dangerously stepping out, and that's a goal for Kalamazoo.
Kalamazoo finishes on that dangerous ball in.
What a great set piece for the Hornets. Clara Feenstra coming off of her line, trying to make a play on the ball. And the Kalamazoo faithful coming alive here, cheering the Hornets on as they get a goal to notch it 1-1 now.
1-1 with 26 minutes left, and they do carry a bit of the momentum now.
Yeah, you know, you got to kind of wonder, Kalamazoo, like I mentioned, they have really been able to stifle Hope's efforts on the defensive end there. Not so much relying on counterattacks, really relying on building the ball up through the midfield, playing it out on the wings, as now Liz Bellinger has it out on this near wing here, looking to send it in to the
ball
mix.
in too.
And Kalamazoo's goalkeeper just coming right into the middle of the 18 to grab those balls, as she has done all game.
Mm-hmm. That's a quick return attack, though, by Hope. That's impressive to bounce back.
Yeah, you kind of wonder, you know, it seems like Hope almost abandoned the game plan that they had in the first part of the first half. They came out firing on all cylinders, making a ton of runs on the outside, which was at the time the near touch line here, really playing the ball well across the top of the 18, putting a ton of shots on goal. We have not seen that offensive strategy yet for the Flying Dutch in this half. You kind of wonder, you know, do you think as a former player, or maybe, you know, just your thoughts on it, Megan, are they looking to try to get that back, right? Are they trying to, is that something that Coach Sears might try to look to switch, as it surely worked for them in the first half?
Yeah.
Or is that something that they just kind of abandon and try something new?
I don't know that they're trying something new. I think it just was a little bit of a flat beginning of the half. Is kind of where my opinion might lie on it. I think also when you come out of half 1-0, you're going to have a little bit extra spark in you. And I think that's where Kalamazoo's at.
Yeah.
We get another foul call drawn by Hope. Jenna will have a free kick, you know, close to the halfway line, but that's dangerous for her.
Yeah, she can definitely put it on net from there for sure. And so this is going to be dangerous for the Flying Dutch. Oh, Jenna with the big boot right into the middle of the 18, headed out by the Hornets of Kalamazoo, right on net.
Nice. I'm calling it now. She gets the best seat on the ride home.
Ilana Mitchell, the goalkeeper?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And the extra snacks.
She has made a ton of just killer saves thus far in this game, and has really done a fantastic job of running out on those balls and contesting the 50-50 ones, which normally, you know, any other keeper isn't going to come that far out.
Yep. Kalamazoo kind of possessing the ball right now, trying to switch the field. Picked off by Hope. That's a great recovery. They'll kind of push up the field. Yep, Jenna's got to bring her back line with her to help close that gap.
Yeah.
We're in a little bit spread out.
Kalamazoo actually keeping 3 attackers pretty high at the moment, even though the ball is in the defensive third, and Hope is on the attack right now. Oh, nice defensive play there.
Whoa, great ball.
Quick counterattack now for the Hornets. Oh, great rundown by Sophie Novak giving chase. Tally Martinez playing a little bit of a dangerous ball there. Schreiber missing the touch on that one.
It's a great 1-2.
Oh, nice footwork here. Nice 1-2 passes from the Hornets. Tally. That ball looked like it was staying in. See, VAR's got to come into play now, Megan. That's where we need that. Hole of the ball over the hole of the line. Not entirely sure that that ball was out from our vantage point up here.
Either way, Kalamazoo ends up drawing a corner.
Yep.
This is definitely one of those moments defensively where you're just like, hang on, get it out. Tough defense, 8 seconds. Kalamazoo sends it in, headed out by Hope safely. Cleared out, and they make it out of that, or make it out of that corner unscathed. Kalamazoo quick to send the ball back across. It's a great turn.
Wow, nice, yeah. Miedema with the ball now, looking for Wagoski. For those of you interested, it is now match point for the Flying Dutch volleyball team against the Calvin University Knights. 24-18 here. Hope serving, looking to close this out with a 3-1 victory here. Oh, Megan McCauley with a big boot down the field. And just a quick score update now. The Hope Flying Dutch beating the Calvin University Knights in volleyball 3-1. Just a fantastic matchup over at DeVos Fieldhouse. Hopefully some of the students will come here and invade the soccer stadium
for the last 20
cheer
minutes.
on the Flying Dutch for the last 20 minutes. Folks, text your friends. Get the students here. We've got some students in the broadcast booth with us. Send messages, Snapchats, whatever you do. TikToks, what do the kids do nowadays? Yes, I know. Thank you. Did we hear that Hope won in volleyball? Yeah, so about 20 minutes left, as Megan said here. Kalamazoo just doing a fantastic job in this half, Megan, of controlling the pace. Hope really kind of on their heels, not able to form any offensive attack in the way of the things that they were doing in the first half here. Credit to Kalamazoo's defense, credit to Kalamazoo's set pieces, and credit to Kalamazoo's offensive movement, because they have done a lot of great work to keep Hope on their heels.
Nat Hammer has been standing at the halfway line to sub in for a good 5 minutes now.
Yes, she has. Kind of waiting for that. Nat Hammer with the lone goal for the Dutch in this game here. Oh, nice way to draw the foul there by Wagoski. And this is a dangerous set piece for Hope here, Megan.
Yes.
Because Jenna Mustafa can put it in upper 90
to
from
be
here.
candid, this is scoring range for Jenna.
That's exactly right. I have seen Jenna put it almost in the upper 90 from this position a few times in her career here at Hope.
But I'm also sure that Kalamazoo probably knows that about Jenna.
Yeah, they definitely do. They always have some good scouts as well. Every team surely does.
Everyone's lined up on the 18-yard box. They've got, what, 3, maybe 4 in a wall. See if Jenna kind of winds up.
Oh, and a beautiful put.
Yeah.
Wow. Mustafa with an incredible hit. That ball just sailing right over the top of the bar.
Just over. That was awfully close.
Yeah. Surprised to not see the referee allow subs come back in. Do they not allow subs on goal kicks anymore?
I don't think if it's the opposing team.
Oh, I always thought that goal kicks were for both.
Neutral?
Yeah.
You know.
It might only be for high school or something like that. I'm not sure what the
gotta
college
brush
rules
up
are.
on
Yeah,
those.
that's exactly right. Oh, nice win by Harris there. Looking for Jenna Schreiber, who puts it on
There we
to
go.
Bellinger. Bellinger running on now pretty
Take
fast.
it in line, send it across. Great
Oh
ball
my
across.
Goodness. Oh, a beautiful, beautiful ball across. Yeah, see now we've got 2 substitutions coming in on this goal kick. Curious as to why the referee didn't allow it on that previous one.
Kalamazoo's player wasn't up there on the last one. But if I was Liz, probably something I would think about is my head hits the pillow tonight. That was a great cross.
Yeah.
On her part.
Hope just unable to corral it into a scoring opportunity.
But they've been on the attack for the past 3 minutes.
Sure.
So I've been exciting to see that kind of happen, maintaining possession.
Yeah, Liz didn't see that Kalamazoo defender running on the backside there. Hammer giving chase and a nice play on the ball. 50-50 ball. The ref says, no, I don't think so. That was a foul. From up here, it looked like a pure 50-50 run. Referee giving Natalie Hammer saying, you know, hey, I called that a foul for that reason. Nat says, I understand. I gotcha.
Was not intentional.
No, definitely not. So far, only 1 yellow card in this game for a dangerous play that Wendy Miedema had where she went cleats up into the Kalamazoo defender. But not a lot of bookings thus far. Excuse me. Not a lot of bookings thus far in this contest, Megan. Only 1 so far. A good number of fouls, though.
Yeah.
In the matchup thus far, for sure.
With the backside, if she can drop it and swing it. Here we go.
Sophie with a nice turn there to Bellinger, who's just kind of wide open in the middle of the field now.
Play it through.
Nice play to Ainsley Harris here. Putting
Great
it
ball
across
across.
now, and the ball is in the goal. Oh,
that was a great ball by Ainsley Harris.
Oh, wow. Natalie Hammer missing that first opportunity, and then the ball just kind of skating through on that far side. I didn't see who scored that. Was that Wygoski or not sure who was on that backside. Maybe Wendy Miedema. We'll hear here in just a minute. Yeah, there we go. Carly Wygoski with the goal on that far side there, just patiently waiting for her turn to score. Of course, like we mentioned, Carly scoring 2 goals against Trine, I believe.
I'm glad she didn't give up on it. And when Natalie kind of went in for the first touch, kind of missed it.
That play does not happen without the absolute hustle from Ainsley Harris, though,
Oh, yeah.
to get down there and send just a absolute gorgeous cross across the middle of the 18. Ainsley Harris able to keep that play in, keep the ball in here as this is on the was on the near touchline. Kalamazoo looking to switch the field now by working it back through the backfield.
We've got 15 minutes left in the half. Hope is up 2-1. Got Lauren Ellinger coming in.
Ellinger coming in for Bellinger.
I was just re-looking at the names. I'm like, did those go together?
Yeah, that's where we always get confused a little bit.
Yes. So one thing about Hope Women's Soccer is it's not uncommon for you to come away with a nickname
early
on.
Sure.
That lasts like me, even when you're far too old to be called the same nickname you were.
Was yours at least creative, or did it have something to do with your last name? I assume the natural one is Biggs.
That was it.
Sure.
Still.
Yep.
Still called that.
And even because you live locally in town, so even when people see you around, they'll probably still call you Biggs.
Not that type of celebrity, but
hey, don't discount your celebrity around these parts here, Megan.
Around these parts of Holland, Michigan.
That's right.
That's funny. We did have a slight attacking chance from Kalamazoo. Clara now has the ball kind of on the goal kick. Jenna Mustafa will take it.
Big boot from Mustafa, putting it on. Oh, Ainsley Harris now.
Flick.
Ainsley looking for Natalie Hammer,
just a
little too much. Yeah. Again, Kalamazoo's goalkeeper, Alana Mitchell, just doing everything that she can to come off of her line and grab those 50-50 balls, which is something that she did throughout the entire first half. We don't have stats on this, but I would be really interested to see how many runouts she had in that first half, and even in this second half here. Like we mentioned before, I think it was probably close to 9 or 10 in that first half maybe. There's a definite foul there on the far side now, as I believe Lauren Ellinger earning that foul there on the far side, and Jenna gonna take it here, looking to put it down maybe kind of right in the middle of the field, I would suspect, from the angle that she's kicking at. No, she really kind of sticks to the right where she was in that lane. Oh, nice shield. Oh, Madison Holloway just unable to turn that. Natalie Hammer, though, with an excellent shield on that play, being able to kind of ward off her defender a little bit and try to put it up for Holloway, but Holloway unable to do anything with it.
Whoa, bit my tongue. I just checked Calvin women's soccer. They won tonight with a shutout against St. Mary's.
Sure.
And so if Hope can kind of come out of this game with a 2-0 lead or more, this puts them both tied for first place in the league, which means Saturday's game will be pretty hype.
Yes, absolutely. Men's soccer. Our men's team soccer also playing at Calvin on Saturday as well.
Okay.
So they've got a doubleheader of soccer out there this weekend.
At Calvin, both of them?
At Calvin. Both of them are at Calvin. Always, like we mentioned with the volleyball game that was happening earlier tonight, always just a fantastic matchup between those two schools.
Oh, yeah. Calvin's student section is ruthless.
Yes, they are. Yes, they absolutely are. And Calvin, this year, getting new turf with their new athletic facility complex that they have constructed out there for their brand new football team, which will be kicking off here in the fall of 2024.
Whoa.
Do you like that dad joke? Not really. That's okay.
We can do better.
Yeah.
We'll think on it.
I heard you on the broadcast last week. You had a number of dad jokes.
I did. I was sliding them in.
That were excellent in that game.
Right. Well, that's awesome that they're kind of investing in their new football program.
But Calvin with the new turf field out there in Grand Rapids on their campus.
I gotta say, they kind of had like an advantage with their grass field.
Yeah.
Had a slight hill in the middle, but relative to most of the teams that have turf, like going to grass is always slower. And so they might be losing their 12th man.
Sure. And always in a little bit worse condition than most turf fields, obviously.
Ainsley did just get nutmegged.
And I think she did. And I think it was a little bit smaller of a field.
It did feel narrow.
Yes.
Narrow.
That's what I've heard from a lot of players.
Yes. But Hope's field is large.
Yes,
this is a large field.
Oh, beautiful ball. Running on
Great
now.
over.
Ainsley
Can she
Harris
slide in the corner?
Beat the keeper. Trying to slide it in. Oh, my gosh. The keeper for Kalamazoo. Again, we cannot say Alana Mitchell's name enough tonight.
Right.
Absolutely standing on her head for that play. Ainsley Harris was really trying to put it, it looked like she was trying to put it maybe underneath her. Although
Yeah.
she kind of had the far post open, she would have had to cut it towards the inside to maybe beat the keeper around that far post. But now Hope earning another corner kick in this matchup here. Jenna Mustafa looking to put it into the mixer now.
We got them running in the backside. The ball's beautifully placed.
Oh,
the
wow.
goalie gets a touch on it.
Referee says foul there in the box. Too much body on the player and not on the ball. So says he.
Kalamazoo's got 9 minutes left to try and kind of even out the score here.
Yeah, and Kalamazoo, again, has done a fantastic job pretty early on in this second half to do what they can to earn the momentum. But now Hope has, after that goal, and even just a little bit before that, maybe about 5 minutes before that second goal that Hope scored, Hope was really turning up the intensity, cranking the dial to 11, and Kalamazoo really hasn't had much of a counterattack thus far in about the past 10 or 12 minutes here.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say we've definitely been facing the Kalamazoo goal for a large portion of this last several minutes of the half.
Ooh, nice slide tackle there. Good challenge on that 50-50 ball from Kalamazoo. Lauren Ellinger with the nice turn. Wow, what a beautiful turn there.
Yeah.
Out to Sophie Novak, giving chase here. She's got to run that down pretty quick as she looks to play it to Wendy Miedema here in the middle. On running Ellinger again here, playing it wide. Sophie with the hit, well over the bar. She could jog on over to Ray and Sue Smith Stadium, put that ball through the uprights for 3 if she really wanted to.
So we're nearing 7 minutes left.
Yeah.
This is definitely where I would kind of go into game management if Hope isn't already.
Sure.
You're trying to manage a 2-1 lead, which is not, the most comfortable lead ever.
Definitely not easy to do.
Ideally, you're sending the ball to the corners. You're taking your time. You're finding feet.
And taking the opportunities when they present themselves.
Right. Nothing
Yes.
risky, though.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to dial up the intensity too much because as we saw in that first half, one of the things that Kalamazoo did so well was form a counterattack when Hope was putting their pressure really high. Oh, nice step there. Sophie again with the Ainsley Harris now. Oh, my gosh, and the shot on goal. Jeez. I'll tell you what. Alana Mitchell for the Kalamazoo Hornets is playing out of her mind tonight.
Yes.
Very eerily reminiscent of Clara Feenstra in the game against University of Chicago here, where Clara Feenstra made 18 saves during that game against U Chicago in a 1-1 tie. But Alana Mitchell, keeping Kalamazoo.
Alana's got to be close. If there's been 13 shots on goal.
Yep.
11 of those have been on goal, saved.
For sure.
Easily.
Another foul in the box, says the referee. Interesting here that the referee has blown his whistle so many times on these corner kicks recently for Hope. I believe that's 3 times now for fouls in the box against the Flying Dutch here. Again, when you get that many bodies in the box, we can't see anything down there. So he's got the best vantage point. And what do we know? Feenstra now just happy to run out on that ball and capture it between the 6-yard box and the 18. Tally with the run down there and a nice clearance for the Flying Dutch here as Kalamazoo looking to put a throw in here. Referee says, this is not the Premier League. You don't get to come 15 yards up the line to throw it in. No thanks.
Kalamazoo trying to put some heat on with the last 5 minutes left of the game.
So we are looking at the live stats right now. The saves. What number did you say? Don't look.
Oh.
What number did you say it was?
I
for
said at
Mitchell?
least 11.
You are almost right there. It's 10.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
She's been working.
She has been working. 12 total shots on goal for the Flying Dutch tonight. And it seems like it's been even more, especially with the runouts that Mitchell has been giving for sure. Oh, a nice ball there on the far side. Ainsley Harris turning on the speed. Yep, she's going to draw that foul there. Especially as she closes off that defender. That's a great smart play by Ainsley Harris as she was running on and closed off the defender. The defender didn't have any other choice but to foul her from behind.
Yeah, that was great effort play.
Kalamazoo recording 13 shots for the evening, 6 of which have been on goal. And then for the Dutch, 12 on goal and 23 total shots tonight.
The Dutch have just got to get it out of their defensive end here. We have 3 minutes left, and Kalamazoo is
forming a very dangerous attack right now, for sure. Making any of the Hope College faithful pretty nervous. A little bit of a miss hit here now.
Yeah.
Ball sent wide to Wygoski. She's able to control it. Yeah, sorry, totally cut you off.
No, you're so good. I was just saying that was a fortunate break for Hope.
Yeah.
That kind of miss hit by Kalamazoo.
Ball cleared down the line here.
Whoa. I didn't even see that Kalamazoo player there.
Yeah, I know. She kind of blended into the darkness on the far side of the field there.
Kalamazoo sparked some fire.
Yeah. Kalamazoo trying to pull all of their players seemingly.
They draw a corner kick.
Yes, they do.
They got to put some pace on this.
8 seconds, Megan. 8 seconds.
Right. Yeah.
Kalamazoo bringing their keeper down past the midline now.
Oh, wow.
As she's looking to possibly be back here in the middle now. Shot on goal now, looking to sail.
Holy smokes.
Oh my gosh, Clara Feenstra.
Holy smokes.
Clara Feenstra with possibly the save of the night. Unbelievable save there. Sophie Novak giving chase now, beating the defender down the line.
Take it to the corner. Take it to the corner.
Yeah, Sophie Novak, just a smart play here, keeping the ball in the corner, not trying to do anything with it, and that ball's going to get poked out of bounds. Sophie Novak with just the IQ play right there, Megan. Gosh, you'd love to see that. She runs down, sprints her heart out, and just waits on that ball as this ticks down now, and we're going to get a stoppage of time, it looks like the referee says.
Yeah, he knows the game.
Yeah,
don't be subbing in for no waste of time. Man, that was exciting there, though.
Oh, wow. Again, Clara Feenstra with an incredible save. Both goalkeepers tonight making incredible saves. Mitchell for Kalamazoo has made a number of goal-saving saves there as well. Surely, with a lesser keeper at the helm, would have gone in. As we tick down to 1 minute remaining here, Kalamazoo looking to keep the pressure on the Dutch. Dangerous ball here on the far side, and we've got a foul stoppage of time here now.
He might have been bamboozled.
Yeah.
He's saying, no, we gotta check you out for that.
Yeah, yep. Liz Bellinger staying down on the pitch just a little too long. The referee saying, listen, if you're going to stay down that long, we're going to stop the play here. Appreciate the gamesmanship, but you gotta get checked out by the trainer if you're going to pull that.
And that's women's soccer, though.
Yep.
The expectation is high.
Yeah. Yep. Coach Lee Sear is kind of arguing her point with the AR on this side here. Liz going to get checked out rather quickly on this sideline. Miedema coming in for the sub. AR says, okay, here you go. Now you're ready to go.
Yeah.
A little bit of confusion there, but again, the referee says, I wasn't born yesterday there, lady. You can't pull the wool over my eyes.
Liz will learn from that.
Yep. But, I mean, but smart gamesmanship, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We tick down now to about 45 seconds left in this game. Sophie Novak just happy to play that ball long. Smart play now. Both.
Hope will hustle to the corner and hopefully just keep it.
Ainsley and Madison Holloway battling for the ball in that corner now. 25 seconds left about in this game. Ball falls right to the feet of the Dutch. Kalamazoo looking for a very quick counterattack right now, and they've got the numbers in the middle as they're looking to form some sort of attack here. Nice control there.
Well.
And Hope, the Flying Dutch, are going to walk away with a victory in this game, Megan.
All I got to say is if you're at home tonight, don't be at home on Saturday.
Yeah.
Hope needs you.
Yeah.
For the Kalamazoo Hope rivalry game.
Absolutely.
On
Both
Saturday.
teams. Yeah.
At Calvin. Thanks to all those who are watching. Thanks to Kalamazoo for coming out and playing Hope tonight at Van Andel.
Just a fantastic game. And, of course, we would be absolutely remiss if we didn't thank our anchor partners here who allow us to do this live stream, print our game day programs, and they are just a key factor in all that we do here with Hope Athletics. So a special shout out to Lawrence and Vanderswart Financial Planning, Lighthouse Title Group, Holland Board of Public Works, and Custer Insurance. We're so grateful for their support of Hope Athletics and their support of transformational experiences here. Megan, any closing thoughts for this game?
It was fun. It was a fun game.
So fun.
It was good.
Yeah.
Always a rivalry, always a fun matchup. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Kalamazoo played their heart outs tonight. Absolutely.
Yes.
Alana Mitchell making her case for the woman of the match, at least for Kalamazoo, for sure. Making a lot of efforts, making a lot of great saves. We have enjoyed you listening. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Hope walking away with the 2-1 victory against the Hornets of Kalamazoo. I have been Paul Willard alongside Megan Bigelow. Thanks for this game. It was a lot of fun.
My name is Megan Bigelow, and during my time there, I was on the Hope women's soccer team. I decided to choose Hope because of the opportunity to be involved in multiple things. I didn't want to go somewhere where I was just a number in the field. I was able to double major, experience both a business academic load as well as economics. I loved the opportunity to really get to know my professors. Hope exceeded my expectations.
I'm Nate Bauman. As an invested community partner, we're proud to help share Hope's stories of transformational impact.